Hello guys, today I want to add some rocks to my cliff. So I already went and drew it already because I'm a very bad and slow drawer, so I just did that off of camera. So first we're just going to load this in the way I know how to do it. That will, when I run it without this file, it'll still load. So I just called my little drawing cliff. It is right here. We're just going to go ahead and copy that path. And then this one, you got to make sure to go, and you got to make sure this is all double slashes or it's not going to load it correctly. So there we go. And then we're going to convert it to alpha. And then I need to rescale it just like that. And then we're going to do that with the self.width parameter and the self.height parameter. That way, when we need to rotate them or make them different size. So there we go. We got this right here will be our rock. And now down here I have my cliff. And we're going to go draw cliff, excuse me. And now down here we have to make a cliff variable. And that is going to be our rock class. And then our X and our Y, I know where to place it because I have the background of my level saved. So all I will do is I want it to be this wall right here. So we'll go ahead and get the coordinates of that. It's always in the top left corner, so we need to put it at that 560 and 670. So for the first two, we're going to do 560 and then 670. Before I figured out how to do it like this, I would type it in and retype it, type it in and retype it until I got it right, and it took forever. This way is much more efficient, and you know exactly the length and everything you need. And I know I want it to be 16, and I just put a frame rate just in case I want to animate them later. So, and now here we're going to put it in. All right. Now that we put it in, let's see what it looks like. Bam. It is going very slow right now, but it'll be right there. So that'll be our cliff. And then I want to add it so it has, I want it to be able to block me. So, and we are also not going to draw it like this because I want to add multiple of them. So we're going to put it in a list. And we're going to call it cliffs. And it's not there yet, so it's going to be mad at us, but that's okay. So we're just going to say, so for C and MC cliffs, and we're going to want to go draw underscore cliff, and then we're going to do screen. So that way, oh, and we also want to go, I want to call my walls group, so that way I can have collision, and then we're going to add all of the C's. So now over here, I need to make another list called cliffs. And we're going to make that a list. And then we're just going to put this in here like that. So now it'll still be the same. And now it has collision. I want to get smashed by the boulder. See? So nice. My collision is working. Let's quickly go ahead and put all these other walls in. See, it's very simple. So we go ahead and we'll drag this. And that is going to be at 985 and 680. 985 and 68. 980, 69. I'm sorry, guys. I have a really bad memory. If you guys have a suggestion on how I can remember this quicker, 980, 680. I would really like. So now we're going to go cliff 2. And then this is the process we are going to follow over and over and over until it is all done. And then we're going to see what it looks like when it is done. Walls, I added them, and then to the list. So now when we run the game, we have all our walls. And now what I want to do today is add the collision for the key and the lock so we actually can win the level. So to do that, we have to put it in our functions, which I already have wrote more functions for the collision. So to do that, we just go ahead and add it to a group, a sprite group. There's a nice little function in Pygame that makes it super easy to do this. And so I have it as locks and then dot add, and we want to add the MC lock and then level 6. These, and then we want to do the same thing for our keys, but I call this one keys level, and then we're going to add, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do key level 6, and that's it. But we also want to make sure it's under this empty the group, because this is going to empty all of my collision groups, and then this will re-add them. And then also down here for my player's movement and collision detection, we're going to make sure it's the right level it's detecting. So now when we test this game, as long as we don't get smushed by our boulders here, climb up. Hey, look at that. We got the key, and now we have to wait for the boulders. Okay. Oh boy. Here we are. And now, and then hey, look at that. And then we get squashed right away, and then almost 6 negative lives. But we can fix that in the real game. This is just our little test environment. So the last thing I want to do is I want to add a 1-up to the game. So we need to come over here into our class for our 1-ups that we made previously for level 6. We're going to go ahead and add our parameters. So that's what this little diamond is down here. I want to put him here. So we are going to do 38, 728. 38, 728. And then I don't want him to be collected yet. And now we go ahead and draw him on our level under draw level 6. So we are going to go MC1 level 6 1-up dot draw and then screen. Now if we look, he should be there, and our little 1-up is there. Let's see if we can go collect him. No, we still haven't put collected yet. So all we have to do under that is we go call the other function I have wrote for that, level 6 1-up dot gain life. And then we need our MC Turtle, which is our player class. And as that, so with that gain life function I have wrote, we're going to go ahead and call it again. See he's still there. And now, boom, we can collect him. Thanks, guys. That would be as much as I can do for my level 6. Any ideas for level 7? Go ahead and comment in the comments. Thanks. Go ahead. Bye.